Hello, welcome back to Decker's Nursery. Happy summer. Okay, we've just passed the summer solstice. We're getting ready for the 4th of July weekend. And some of the most common questions that are coming in the store right now have to do with insect and disease problems on your trees, shrubs, perennials, and vegetable gardens. So, here at Decker's, we actually have a very knowledgeable staff that can help you with those diagnoses, but also with how to treat them. Okay, one of the most common ways that periodically, I shouldn't say most common, but periodically a pest infestation will require a treatment. Okay, and we try to use the most biorational products, the softest products that are available to homeowners, but also give you the result that you're wanting. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of the products that are most commonly used, and then I'm going to show you how to apply them. Okay, so these products, horticultural oil is used to primarily suffocate soft-bodied insects. Okay, this is most people are familiar with this product. It's used very often during the dormant season to suffocate overwintering insects. This will not control adult aphids, all right, which happens to be a common pest this time of year. You would use insecticidal soap for that. Okay, so I'm showing you the products that have a hose end applicator. All right, so this is the horticultural oil. Infuse is actually propiconazole. This is a fungicide that I have used, very effective controlling shotgun fungus, shot hole fungus on your skip laurels and cherry laurels. It helps to maintain or manage turf diseases. This is an all-purpose fungicide. It is not an organic fungicide. If you want to use an organic fungicide, and we talked about this during our fruit tree video, copper fungicide is a mineral that has fungicidal properties. It's very effective. It has to be applied twice or 3 times as often. So if you have a bad disease infestation or you're being preventative with it on fruit trees, you would apply this every 3 to 5 days depending on the weather. Okay, again, this is a hose end application. Okay, Captain Jack's, it's a catchy name. It's called the Dead Bug Brew, right? So we know it works because it has dead bugs with it. It's actually spinosad, and this is BT. That's been modified slightly, so it's man-made, but it's considered an organic product to control young insects. Okay, this is very effective in vegetable gardening. You can use it preventatively. It doesn't get into the food that you're hoping to harvest. Again, with the hose end applicator. All right, I brought mosquito beater out. Okay, and what you really want to pay attention to, this is more of the essential oils. This is an organic product, but it repels mosquitoes. You can also control mosquitoes with a product that you can mix yourself. We have other hose end applicators that will kill the mosquitoes instead of repelling them. But if you're entertaining and you have guests coming over and the mosquitoes are bad, this is a way to suppress them and make it more comfortable to be outside. Okay, so I kept mentioning these are hose end applicators versus a ready to spray applicator. So the purpose of the hose end applicators is to get more volume out quickly. So what the hose end applicator can do in a minute or so would take 5, maybe 10 minutes to apply by squirting in. That's if your hand doesn't cramp up. Okay, so there are times, these are very targeted applications. You can see Japanese beetle killer, but what you want to pay attention to is the product is actually called lambda cyfluthrine. So this is a persistent insecticide I'm sorry, this is pyrethrins. So it's an extract from the chrysanthemum flower, and it has insecticidal properties. So this is an organic product that will kill insects on contact. So if it has 6 legs, that product will kill it on contact, okay? All of these products have to be used responsibly, whether they're organic or non-organic, okay? But what I wanted to leave you with today is how to hook up and use the hose end applicators, okay? So this may be new to someone. We just want to give you a little, it's a lot of common sense. It's very easy to use, and it'll save you a lot of time. And it saves you a lot of cost to do these applications yourself. To hire a company to apply these, you're going to spend hundreds of dollars on each application. Most of these these products are much less expensive and just require a little bit of your time. Okay, so if you're going to use a hose end applicator, the first thing you want to do and get for your hose is an on-off switch, okay? So I took the watering wand off and I put this adapter on. The hose is actually on right now, but I have control of it while I make the attachment, okay? So it's just, you thread it on like any other hose. You always want to make sure there's a grommet on the inside, okay? You can see the black grommet, otherwise you're going to get leaking and the product's going to end up on your hands. It's probably a good idea to use gloves when you're doing this. You can use a respirator if you want, but if you just use common sense, you're going to be okay. Do not spray on a windy day. Do not spray in the middle of the day. Try to make your applications early in the morning or late in, at dusk, okay? So as I applied this, I wanted to tighten it up, and it actually went right past it. So you want to snug it up to where it's firmly attached, but you don't want to torque down on this because you're going to break the thread and then the entire product is useless to you. Okay, so I have a nice connection. The on-off switch is different on some of these. So the on-off switch is this sleeve out at the end. Okay, it's in the off position. I'm going to spray away from me just by turning this. I got to turn the pressure on, and it creates a fan-like application, okay? So all of these products would be applied to runoff. That's runoff. You can see it coming off of the plants like that, okay? This happens to be the dead bug brew. It's organic. I'm not concerned. I don't want to just spray for the sake of spraying, but I did want to show you how easy it is to use the hose end applicators. While we're on that, and we're going to do another video separate from this, but there are hose end applicators that you can buy in this form. And this is a way to fertilize a larger group of plants very quickly, okay? And you're going to be applying it as a solution instead of a granular. So you often hear me talking about, hey, don't forget to fertilize. And fertilize is a very important maintenance practice. So if you're doing beds of flowers, stay tuned for our next video where we talk about using this hose end applicator to fertilize your flowers, trees, shrubs, and perennials, okay? So anyway, let us know what your problem is. We will make the appropriate recommendation, and now you know how to use the hose end applicators. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the garden.